Welcome back to our conversation with the host of the annual South Boston St. Patrick's Day Breakfast, which will be streaming a little later on this morning on CBS News Boston, Senator Nick Collins of South Boston. Senator, in your regular job, you're chair of the Joint Committee on Bonding, Capital Expenditures. That's a key economic development committee. And, you know, Boston is such an international city. We rely heavily on international tourism, international trade. When the pandemic hit, a lot of plans went on hold. How are we coming out of it now? Are there signs of life returning to that aspect of our economy?
No, it's a great point, definitely. And I think for Boston, a resounding yes. Couple bits of information. The Commonwealth had an increase of over $15 billion in receipts than what we projected because of the impacts of COVID the previous year. So on the projections, we way outpaced what we had predicted. So that's a really good sign about our resiliency. You know, we are strong in our revenues as it relates to what we've been able to put towards in this current fiscal year. Significant funds towards our pension liability as well as a rainy day fund. So we're very happy about our position there and continues to be strengthened. But one thing that I'm very, very excited to report is that efforts made prior to the pandemic on investments. This just shows what long-term investments can do to improve modernization of our port and access so it can be a deep water port has now landed us a new shipping line to Boston shores direct to Southeast Asia via the Middle East. The company's name is Zim out of Haifa, Israel. We had met with them prior to the pandemic in 2019 with the governor, Congressman Lynch, Senate President, to put the full court press on. And though things were on pause during that, they came back and just announced the other day that they're coming to Boston. It's a huge deal.
So that's a real sign of life. Now, an improved economy, although things aren't going that badly right now, means more disposable income for people if it's not being eaten up by gas prices. When people have a little extra cash around here, a lot of people like to bet on sports events. The Senate has been where the sports betting legislation has gone to die in recent years. What are the chances of it making it through this year?
I feel that, you know, the approach in the Senate, you know, we're always trying to weigh the cost versus the benefit. And there are some who have concerns about expanded online gaming. I am one who supports that, and I think more and more have come along if the funding is put to good use. And I think that's really going to be important here, is to make sure that that funding for expanded online gaming is put to good use. We know we have challenges coming out of this pandemic, particularly mental health in schools for our young people. And I think, you know, we're in an inflection point here, and I think, you know, there is support building for this. I think you saw comments from our Chair of Ways and Means recently about that, Senator Mike Rodrigues, and so that's where we're at.
If the vote were tomorrow, would it pass?
I'd be a yes. Okay,
all right. We just have about 30 seconds left here, but I did want to reserve a little time to ask you. The Mayor Wu recently marked her 100th day in office, and that's not enough time to really judge too much, but I'd like to know what you hear from your constituents about how this new mayor is doing.
Well, I think, you know, any mayor that doesn't have 2 days off between when they get elected and when they start the job, never mind in a pandemic, you know, you got to tip your hat. You're just taking the bull by the horns, and I think she's done, you know, a lot of great work, particularly in the areas of transportation, driving the conversation around better access for particularly our low-income riders, and the intervention at Melnia Cass and Mass Ave, long overdue. The approach she took, but also, you know, the action that was taken, that was delayed over the course of the year, largely because of the campaign and politics and interim, you know, situation. But I think what that highlighted is a need for the city and the state to partner on facilities, substance use treatment facilities in Suffolk County, where we are weak.
So far, so good, then.
Yes, I think, you know, we have, you know, an opportunity this budget season. Yep. As we close out our legislative session to make some strategic investments in partnership with the city and the state, and I think we have the time and the opportunity to do that. That will be transformative, and I'm looking forward to partnering with on that.
Senator Collins, again, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.